Hello, people at my computer. If I sound like shit, it's 'cause I'm sick. But we're here for the Nintendo Direct because I love games and I love toys and I love commercials. So we're gonna watch commercials in 2.5 hours. So you're wondering, what the fuck are we gonna do for 2.5 hours? Well, that's very simple now, isn't it, chat? We gotta make a fucking bingo card, bitch. We gotta make a bingo card so that I can get bingo because I love gambling. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a bingo card and we're gonna talk about what we think is going to be in the direct. And I'm gonna try and not be gross and sick. Not making any promises on that second one. Anyway, as you can see, the title of the document. So about that Ocarina of Time remake. That's definitely going to be our first point of talk. Ocarina of Time remake. I have no doubt in my mind that that rumor is real. And that is what we're getting. So that's going right in the fucking middle. That's my free space. That's how confident I am that we're getting that. I've never finished Ocarina of Time. I have definitely seen the end of Ocarina of Time many times because I've watched many speedruns of it and many Let's Plays of it. But my interest in it kind of wanes once we get to the Adult Link section. So every time I play, I get through the Child Link section and I'm like, yeah, this is fun. And then by the time I get to Adult Link section, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of tired, so let's do something else. And then I kind of forget that I was doing that. And by the time I want to go back to it, I'm like, oh, but I don't remember what I was up to, so let's just start again from Child Link. So I delete my save data and I start again from Child Link and then rinse and repeat like the fucking 3-day cycle from Majora's Mask, which I have beat because I love Majora's Mask. So it would be nice to receive an updated version of it that I might actually finish this time. Um, you know, I do love playing on my Nintendo Switch 2 on my 69-inch television. Because everything looks very good on it. I probably wouldn't stream an Ocarina of Time remake, because there's like nothing in it that's like, whoa kind of reaction. Like, everyone knows Ocarina of Time. So yeah, Ocarina of Time remake, I definitely think that shit's real, and I'm putting that in the middle. Now, I have heard other rumors. So to differentiate between rumors and like shit that I just want, the rumors will be bold and they will also be red. So if it looks like this, that means that I've heard through the grapevine that we're getting this. And there are a couple of other things that will be in this category, but I'm trying not to fill my board with them. So let's go. So when you're making a bingo board, you have to remember that there are some squares that are higher value than others. For example, this square is the highest value because it goes for 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, and it's the only square that's 4 lines. The next best squares are the 4 corners because they are 1, 2, 3 lines each. So the next most likely things you should put in the corners. So in this corner, for my first real prediction, I am going to... what do I think we're going to get? I had some stuff in mind going in, but I've kind of forgotten it all because of my sickness. Oh, easy. Maybe if I can spell. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. We are supposed to be getting Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave this year, according to the previous Nintendo Direct, which had the announcement trailer for it. We have heard nothing about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave since that Direct. No trailer, no even tweets about it, nothing. So the game is supposed to be coming out this year. We don't know when this year, but it's supposed to be this year. It won't be this month because this month already had... Was Yoshi this month? No. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book was May. This month is Star Fox. And then in July, it's Splatoon Raiders. So it would have to be August or later. Which gives them 2 months. Which is not a lot of time. Minimum 2 months, I should say. The maximum that they have from now is 6 months. If it was a December title. But I can't see Fire Emblem being a holiday title. This would be the holiday title. Ocarina of Time Remake would be the holiday title for sure. But if the game is supposed to be coming out this year, or if it's getting delayed, it definitely has to be shown in this Direct. And for context, I'll put this at the bottom. The Direct is 50 minutes long. So there's gonna be a lot of shit in it. We all clear on that? Cool. Cool. So, I think that a big chunk of this 50-minute long Direct is going to be a huge overview of Fire Emblem Fortune Weave, if it is supposed to be coming out earlier in the later half of the year, so like August, September. But I still think that otherwise it will get a big spotlight, because Fire Emblem is high on Nintendo's like internal ranking of IPs. It's not super high, but it is pretty high, at least compared to other things. And the other IP are either stuff that they don't own, stuff that just got games. So they're probably not getting huge games, maybe spin-offs, and we'll talk about that when we get to other boxes. So I definitely think Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave will have a big presence at this direct. Maybe like in the middle, because typically they have something big at the beginning and something big at the end, and those are like their two huge announcements. And then towards the middle, they have like an announcement that's big, but we kind of already know about it. So that is what Fire Emblem Fortune Weave is for there. What have we got in chat? Let's see. Poketopia DLC and Winds and Waves. So no Winds and Waves. We already know that Winds and Waves is coming out in 2027, and Pokemon mainline series games do not typically have a presence in Nintendo Directs. They will instead be presented through Pokemon Presents, which is their own like version of Nintendo Direct, basically. And they typically only have one of those a year in February on Pokemon Day. If they do have a second one, it's typically in August. So mainline Pokemon does not typically have a presence at Nintendo Directs. So definitely no Winds and Waves. Poketopia DLC, I don't... Actually, I know that it's real. I forgot about the leaks. So we're putting that in red. And that's going to go here. Poketopia DLC. So they may show this here. I don't know when they're going to show it otherwise, unless they do have a Pokemon Presents in February. But as per the leaks, because I am a filthy internet rat who loves to go on message boards, there is DLC for Poketopia. There is infrastructure for DLC in Poketopia that adds in new areas. So new zones that you can create. I don't know how they would release them, but there is apparently... So in the game currently there's 5 areas and then Pallet Town. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, so I have to put my Pikachu to bed. Okay, Pikachu's in bed. So there's currently 5 towns. I think that the rest of the DLC covers the rest of the Kanto region as towns in the game. Maybe a little bit of Johto? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've read it. But there is Poketopia DLC. I know for a fact, based on leaks, which those leaks have proven to be completely and utterly true, because those leaks included Champions and Winds and Waves. So I'm taking those as gospel. Poketopia DLC is real, but it is a rumor, so I am putting it in red and in bold. Let's go over to this next top left corner. Star Fox. See, I don't think we're getting anything about Star Fox because it already had its own dedicated direct, and it literally comes out, I think, next week. If not next week, is it this week? Hold on. Wait. When does Star Fox come out? I know it's in June. Star Fox release date. Switch 2. June 25th. It's later in the month, but it's not that far away. And they've already had their own direct for it, and there isn't really anything else that they could talk about for it, I personally think, aside from if they have, like, new content for it, ? As in, it's already got new content in it. They've already shown that there's, like, new content, because it's a remake of the original. It's the 5th remake they've made of the original Star Fox. The only thing that I could see is if, like, there's, like, a new... Like, if there's DLC for the game, or if there's, like, an extra campaign that's, like, all new content. But I don't think that that's what they want to do with Star Fox. I don't think that they want to overload the new Star Fox with too much stuff that drives people away. And it is already a cheaper game. I think it's, like, $20 less than most first-party titles. Which is crazy because, like, I think it's a cheaper title. A whole new game series. You think they're going to have a new IP? I don't know about that. I don't know if they're going to do a new IP. And if they do, I don't really care unless it looks cool. But that definitely wouldn't be top corner anyway. So for your, I'll put it here. New IP. New IP. We can have that as a square. We're allowed. We're allowed to make guesses. That's what the whole point of the bingo board is. New IP. But I'm talking about like big hitters. We need big hitters in these corner squares. Luigi's Mansion. I haven't heard anything about Luigi's Mansion. I don't know about that. I don't feel confident about that. Only because Mario's already doing a bunch of stuff for its 40th anniversary, and I feel like 40th? 45th? Whatever anniversary they're on. They're already doing a bunch of stuff, and they had their own direct for it, and they already talked about a bunch of stuff in it. So the new Mario Tennis was in that, which has already come out, I think. And the new Yoshi game was in that, which has already come out. And the new... Not new. Excuse me, I have to cough. Not new, but Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch was also in that Mario Anniversary Direct. And they've already released that. I don't think Mario's getting anything else this year. But I do think... Mario Kart World DLC. I think it's time. I think it's time. I think it's time. I simply think that Mario Kart World has finally reached like its kind of nothingness plateau where the game has been out for literally a year because the Switch came out on the 5th of June and it's currently the 9th of June. So it's been a year. It's been a year. They haven't added anything. Well, that's not true. I think they added a battle mode and they've added like custom rules to races that weren't in the game at launch. But they haven't added new tracks. They haven't added new music. They haven't added new skins. They haven't added new characters. And they could definitely make bank by making a DLC pass that includes characters and tracks and skins and music. Especially stuff from games that came out probably after they were already working on this game, such as Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I definitely think Mario Kart World DLC could be in here. Octopath adjacent game. Now, I believe that there is already one that exists. It's called The Adventures of Elliot. Let's Google. Yeah, The Adventures of Elliot the Millennium Tales. This is the next game by the team that made Octopath, and it comes out later this month as well. It comes out June 18, so a week before what the fuck was that? Star Fox. It comes out a week before Star Fox. Comes out in 10 days basically, 9 days, whatever. So this would be that. But I don't think that this will be in the Nintendo Direct, except for maybe in like a sizzle reel at the end, because this game already has a demo out. Like I don't think that there's anything that they could put in a Direct that would be like impactful for this game, because it's already in there. And I don't think that this team is already working on another one, even though this one's so close to coming out. So I would say probably not for that one. Also, I have to make you mod a bar. Now everyone in chat is mods. But yeah, I definitely think Mario Kart World is getting DLC, and that should be up there. Oh, okay. We just got to the Danganronpa part of my playlist. I need to put Danganronpa 2x2 on my bingo board. That's gonna go here. Danganronpa 2x2. So they announced this in the Nintendo Direct, and the only thing that we've gotten from it since is the announcement of like the physical collector's edition, which still does not have a release date, mind you, and the game is supposed to be coming out this year as well. So I think that we are going to be getting Danganronpa 2x2 in this Nintendo Direct, and we will be getting a release date, and maybe a little bit more at that new scenario. So yeah, Danganronpa 2x2 up there. Bottom left corner. I need another big hitter. I'm going to use another of my rumors for this. New Wario game brackets. Not WarioWare brackets. I have heard in the rumor mill that they are going to be giving us a new Wario title, but it's not WarioWare. That it's specifically a new Wario game, and not a WarioWare game. If you want aware of WarioWare, WarioWare is a spin-off series that is a bunch of like kind of like 5-second mini games where you just have to like perform like a single action, and we did just get one. Actually, the Switch has two, I believe. The Switch has two WarioWares. The Switch 1 has two WarioWares. So I don't think we're getting a new WarioWare. I'm pretty sure that when they were talking about new Wario game, they were talking about this, as in a Wario, like a Wario platformer or a Wario 3D platformer, which we have not had in a very long time. We have not had a new Wario game. So I'm putting that in the bottom left corner because I am confident about the rumors I've heard. And I do think that if... How do I want to word this? So I just watched a video today about this. Nintendo very visibly and publicly ranks their own IP. And you can tell if you exit the stream, my stream, and you look at the thumbnail, I don't know if the thumbnail actually shows or if it just shows a stream preview. So don't leave, but just as an example. The picture I took is the logo from the Nintendo store in Osaka, and I just took out the word Osaka and put Direct. And on it, it's got Mario, it's got an Inkling from Splatoon, it's got Pikmin, it's got Isabelle and the Villager from Animal Crossing, and it's got Link from The Legend of Zelda. That is Nintendo's big five. Those are their top 5 IPs that they own completely. Pokemon's not on there because they don't own it completely, because it's half owned. It's a third owned by Creatures and a third owned by Game Freak. And Kirby's not owned there because it's owned by HAL Laboratory. But those are their big 5. And now we know that Star Fox is becoming their next big push, because they put it in the Metroid movie. They put it in the Mario movie, and they made a whole new game and gave it its own Direct. So that's those. On the Japanese website, the only other IPs listed on their like list of IPs that they have are, like I said, Kirby and Pokemon, which they don't fully own, so that's not in Nintendo's big 5. The only other ones are Fire Emblem, which we already have on here, and Wario as a franchise, which does link to WarioWare specifically. But if they are trying to push for like brand synergy, and they want all of their different products and IPs to be melding together cohesively, the fact that they have not had Wario and Waluigi in either of the Mario movies yet, but they probably will in the next one if Daisy's in there. If Daisy's going to be in the next movie, because she wasn't in Mario Galaxy movie. If Daisy's going to be in the third movie, Wario and Waluigi are probably also going to be in the third movie. And if they want them to be in that movie, they have to have a game that comes out either before or after that movie that Wario is in. Maybe Waluigi is in there too. Could be like Super Wario Brothers, for example. Hi B. Oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me about Tomodachi. I'm putting that on the board. But we're talking about new Wario game right now. So Yeah, I definitely think that because of brand synergy reasons, Wario is definitely getting a game, and it's going to lead directly into Wario having a presence in the third Mario movie. Especially because it follows the pattern of the third Sonic movie having Shadow as their big headliner, which is like the antithesis of Sonic. So Wario is the antithesis of Mario as like a new antagonist, because Bowser is not really an antagonist anymore, so they need like a new antagonist. 3 second Smash Bros. First teaser, like a new Smash Brothers upper. I have considered it. However, if they do Smash Bros, it would be Sakurai would be the one directing it. I don't think they want anyone else to direct Smash Bros other than Sakurai, and he just finished with Kirby Air Riders. I don't think they would have already put him onto Smash Bros in a way that they would be able to have something for it already. But what I'll do for you is I will put it here as Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Deluxe. And what that means is that it's just Ultimate, which is already on the Switch, but it either gets a Switch 2 patch that makes the game just run better on the Switch 2, or it's, I'll put it in quotes, Deluxe in quotes. So that whether that means that it's like a Switch 2 patch that has the game run in 4K 60, or if it's like a deluxe release of it for the Switch 2 that has all the DLC included, so you don't have to buy the game and then get the DLC separately. You can it just has everything. I don't think that we're getting a new Street Fighter. I don't think we're getting a new Smash Bros. And I don't think that we are getting any new characters in Smash Bros. Because Sakurai just finished Kirby Air Riders. I don't think that he's had enough time to be working on that and Smash Bros. And he definitely only works on one thing at a time. So there's no way that he was juggling Kirby Air Riders and a Super Smash Brothers like new content for Super Smash Brothers. But I do agree that there should be something for Super Smash Brothers on the Switch too. But I do think that will just be some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, some sort of deluxe, sort of in quotes, release where we get just a better running version of the game, and or a version of the game that has all the DLC included, so you don't have to buy it all separately. Next square, because B said so, because I love B very, very much, and also I want this. Tomodachi Life. I'll put it as content update and not like DLC, because I don't think that they'll make us pay for DLC for Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life feels like Animal Crossing, in where the quote-unquote DLC for it is just like free content updates that come, and they include like seasonal events and new furniture and new things, to like new clothes and stuff like that. Yes, Animal Crossing has DLC, but that's separate. I definitely think that Tomodachi Life has already, once again, much like Mario Kart World, although it's done it much faster, has already plateaued in its peak of this is everything that you can do in the game, because it has so much to do in the game, but because people have been playing it so much, it's kind of already plateaued. Like, it's already hit that peak of, well, there's nothing else to really do in the game except like watch your Miis continuously like repeat the same events, or constantly, like, you know, you can add as many funny words to your Island Lingo as you want, but eventually you're going to run out of words to put there too. I gotta take a drink of water. Okay, so we've got Tomodachi Life content update. Next, well, we've still got the bottom right square. And I don't know what to put here. I don't really feel super confident about anything else. I don't think Pikmin, if I'm talking about the big five, which is, again, Mario, Zelda, Splatoon, Pikmin, and Animal Crossing. We've got Mario on here for Mario Kart World. We've got Zelda on here for Ocarina of Time. I don't think Animal Crossing's getting anything because it just got the Switch 2 update and they got like the stuff from it. Like it got like the Switch 2 patch and then it got extra content in that patch. I don't think Splatoon's getting anything because it's getting a game next month. It's getting a game in July, and I don't think we're getting Splatoon 4. Are we getting Splatoon 4? Fuck. We might be getting Splatoon 4. Not like an imminent release, but like they might tease it. I'll put that in a different box. I'll put Splatoon 4 over here. I don't feel very confident about this. But I am going to put it on here just in case, because there's a non-zero chance that we get Splatoon 4. But yeah, and I don't think we're getting a new Pikmin because we just got Pikmin 4, question mark? Yeah. We just got Pikmin 4, and those games are very famously very far apart. So I don't think we're getting anything new for Pikmin. But CB, I don't even know if they'll talk about Raiders, because Raiders, I think... Oh, actually, did Raiders get a... No, Raiders just got like an overview trailer. It didn't get like a direct. And you know what? No, I agree with you. I'm changing this to Splatoon Raiders, because if I'm thinking about what they're going to show in the Nintendo Treehouse that's after the direct, it would be something like Splatoon Raiders. They would be showing content from Splatoon Raiders in a Treehouse. Absolutely. So yeah, I agree with you. that Splatoon Raiders is much more likely. I'm taking 4 off. I don't feel confident about it. I do think that it's been long enough since 3 that they can make 4, but also if they were making Splatoon Raiders, when would they have had time to make 4? Something to think about. Because that's just one team. But I still need something for this bottom corner. And like I said, we've got Mario, we've got Zelda, we've got Splatoon on the board now as well. I don't think that Pikmin's getting anything, and I don't think that Animal Crossing's getting anything, and that's Nintendo's big 5. This is tricky. And I've already put like lesser IP on the board in the corners with Fire Emblem and Wario, but I feel confident about those things. I don't know if I have a 5th thing that I feel confident about to put it in the big 5 spots on my board. We talked about Winds and Waves earlier, B. I don't think that they'd show it in a Nintendo Direct because main series does not typically go in Nintendo Directs. They would have a Presents for it. If they wanted to show new stuff about it, they would hold a second Pokemon Presents, and it would be in like August. Because main series they don't typically put in Nintendo Directs unless they're doing like an overview trailer for it or they're adding DLC to it. Isabelle gets a game like a spin-off? Like an Animal Crossing spin-off? Raising my hand to my chin and stroking my beard at the thought of an Animal Crossing spin-off. Because the last 2 times they did that, it flopped. Because no one cared about Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival except me, because I fucking love Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. And I don't know what the overall reception on Happy Home Designer was. I enjoyed it, but I think people enjoyed it more as a side mode in New Horizons than they did as its own separate title. I think I'll put it, but not in the corner. I'll put Animal Crossing spin-off. Not impossible, but not bottom corner worthy, in my honest opinion. because I don't feel confident about it. I feel like if they were going to do an Animal Crossing spin-off, it would just be like another game mode, and they would just put it into fucking what's the word I'm looking for? They would just put it in New Horizons and have it be like another paid DLC option, like they did with the Happy Home Paradise, which in and of itself is a spin-off because it pulls directly from Happy Home Designer, which was already a spin-off. Kid Icarus, I'm putting it on. I don't feel confident that we're getting anything, so it's going in like a shitty square like this one. No, not even this one. This one. But I'm putting it on there because I want Kid Icarus. I want that shit to be real. However, if they did, it gives the same as Smash Bros, which I have put on here, mind you. But if they were doing a new Kid Icarus, or even if they were porting Uprising to the Switch and making it a single screen game, why would Sakurai not be doing that himself? And he just, like I said before, he just finished Kirby Air Riders. And I don't think they would give Kid Icarus to anyone else because he did such a good job with Uprising. Uprising is so beloved. So I'm not super confident, but I'm putting it on the board as a manifestation square because I want them to do something with Kid Icarus. Kirby. I'm going to put Kirby... No. Kirby just got a game. Kirby just got a game. It just got Kirby Air Riders. And I don't know if we're getting a new, like, platformer. Because before that, they gave us Starcross Worlds DLC for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And then before that, it was Kirby's Adventure Wii? ? I don't remember what that game is called. But they had another Kirby platformer. I don't know about Kirby. Because Kirby did just get something. I know you like Kirby, which is why you've said it. But I don't know if Kirby's getting anything. Hold on. I have to sit up. There goes my mic. Okay. I'm alert now. I'm no longer lounging. I'm alert. Because I care about video games and commercials. We'll leave the bottom right square for now. There might be something that we think of collectively later that seems like a good fit for such a high scoring square. I'm going to put another rumor in this one. I know this is real because I follow not only leaks for Genshin Impact, but also just like the closed beta for Genshin Impact. In the closed beta of the current version? No. In the closed beta of the next version, they added text for a Nintendo account sign-in. As in, they added like the ability to link your Nintendo account to a Genshin Impact account, not your Hoyoverse account. Those are two different things. But to link your Genshin Impact save data, I suppose, with a Nintendo account, which did not exist before this. So they've clearly put in the infrastructure for it. So I think that we are going to get an announcement that Genshin Impact is going to be launching on the Nintendo Switch 2. And it is going to be coming in the next patch, which is in a month from now, I think it's in a month. New Yoshi game? Yoshi just got a game. Yoshi's game came out maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't think I've seen anyone play it. I don't think I've seen anyone care about it, but he did just get a game. It's called Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. But yeah, Yoshi just got a game. He just got it. So I don't think Yoshi's getting anything new. And I don't think Donkey Kong's getting anything new either, because he is still riding on the coattails of Donkey Kong Bonanza. But we've got Deltarune music playing right now, so I'm actually going to put Deltarune Chapter 5 in this square. I feel very confident that they are going to put the announcement for Deltarune Chapter 5 in this Nintendo Direct, and that they are going to honor the fact that it was a Switch 2 release title and it was in the very first Switch 2 Direct. I think that they're going to do that. So I'm going to put in Deltarune Chapter 5 in this square. I feel very confident about that. Not this confident, but I do feel this confident. Rhythm Heaven, yeah. They did do it. They did do a standalone trailer for Rhythm Heaven. But I can see them doing another thing for Rhythm Heaven. Let's put Rhythm Heaven on here. We've got Poketopia in this column, so I don't want to put it here, so I'll put it here instead. New Pokemon spin-off, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like remake or release. So this is just like an all bases covered square for any sort of Pokemon game that's like a spin-off. So it's like a new spin-off, or it's a remake of a spin-off, not a remake of a main series game, or it's a re-release. So like Ruby and Sapphire on the Switch like how they have Fire and Leaf Green, it would be Ruby and Sapphire. Which reminds me, in this one, I'm going to put new GameCube NSO titles. Yeah, that seems like a safe bet. So yeah, so this would cover any sort of Pokemon spin-off or a remake of a spin-off. For example, if they remade Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2, which they need to remake immediately, or I'm going to have to go to therapy for that. Or if they re-release a previous main series title, just like a direct port onto the Switch. Not of Red and Blue. It would be the Gen 3 games. So Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald are the only three that are left. Because there is already a way to play Kanto on the Switch, and it's in the form of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which is a much better way to play Red and Blue than Red and Blue are, because Red and Blue are not fun games to play. Yes, I love leaning directly into the microphone and making my point more known. I do need something for this square now. Just looking around my room to see all of my stuff and see if anything sparks any sort of idea, but I don't really have anything. The only possible thing I could think of is like a new Sonic, but they would not show that here. They would not show that here. They would wait for Sonic's birthday, which is in 11 days, 12 days, and then they would show it. No, Sonic's birthday is the 23rd. It's the 9th. It's in 14 days. Sonic's birthday is in 2 weeks. They would wait and they would do a Sonic presentation and they would show the new game there. Because they already showed the new DLC for the Sonic Racing game, and they already showed that one Sonic spin-off that I actually don't care about. Like that Sonic indie game that they showed at Summer Games Fest. I don't care about those two things. They might make an appearance here, but I doubt it. I don't feel confident about this, so I'm going to put it in a shitty square. So like this one. No, they would have shown that. Never mind, I'm not even going to talk about it. They would have shown that at Summer Games Fest for sure. Imagine we get an all-new IP. I've got that up here, B. I've got that up here. New IP. I do think that they'll show us a new IP. So I've got that up there. I'm trying to think about any other rumors I've heard. Is it time? Is it time for new 3D Mario? Maybe it's time for new 3D Mario, guys. Maybe it's time for new 3D Mario. Because the last one was Odyssey, which was year one Switch 1, which was 2017. That was 10 years ago. That was 9 years ago, but if they have a new 3D Mario, it's not coming out until 2027, so that is 10 years. Maybe it's time for new 3D Mario. Maybe it's time. I actually feel a little bit although, would they do a new 3D Mario and a new Wario game? Question mark. Yes, because they did a Mario spin-off and a Yoshi game. They love double dipping with Mario. They don't care. We do not care. What else? I'm kind of running out of steam of things that I could put on here. Xenoblade Chronicles. Actually, I've heard a rumor of that, so I'm going to put it on this square as my final rumor. That way, each row and each column only has one rumor. So this is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles, quote, Switch to port, end quote. So that just means that it would be some sort of Switch 2 port or Switch 2 enhancement of an existing Xenoblade Chronicles game, whether that's 1, 2, or 3. I do not care which one gets it because I'm not a Xenoblade Chronicles fan. But yeah, something like that. Star Fox, I don't think we're gonna see it because they already had a whole direct for it, and it comes out in like 15 days. It comes out in like 2 weeks. I don't think they're gonna show it unless they have like a lot of extra content for it. But I don't feel confident about that because it's not an expensive game. It's a cheaper game that they're releasing, so I don't think it's got a lot of content in it. So I don't think it's going to be on there. We've got Final Fantasy music playing now, but I don't think Final Fantasy is going to have a presence here because I think they just released Remake Part 2 on the Switch 2. I think they like literally just dropped it. And they also just announced Remake Part 3 not coming to Switch on launch, which does not surprise me. So I don't think that they would do anything for that here. And to note, all of the things that are on here are like first party things. We don't have, what do we have? We have Deltarune, we have Danganronpa, and we have Genshin Impact as non-Nintendo first party or second party things. We don't have a lot of second party things. Pokemon Cooking Game would fall under new Pokemon spin-off or release, remake or re-release. Cooking Mama still makes games, but they make them for phones now, so I don't think they're coming back to the Switch. I think the last time they had one on the Switch, it was like very poorly received. It's something to do with it having the way that it ran on the Switch, it was like making the Switch go really hot for some reason, and people thought it was mining for cryptocurrency using the Switch, which is bizarre. I don't feel confident about Cooking Mama being here. And I think it would compete with the type of game that Rhythm Heaven is, because Cooking Mama and Rhythm Heaven are very similar. A new mobile game, but I don't know if they'd put that in a direct. Is the thing. Oh, you know what we can put on here? I'll put it down here. Zelda movie news. They might do Zelda movie news. Maybe. We know that I think that it just wrapped filming, actually. I believe that they reported that it just wrapped filming. And it comes out next year. And they moved the release date up even. So they might do Zelda movie news. Maybe. Because they did do a bunch of Mario movie news in directs. And not even just Mario directs. Like, I think the first time we heard about it was in a regular direct. Do I just want to put Sonic on here? Do I just want to put Sonic on here somewhere? I can put him here, I suppose. Sonic. Yeah. Not very confident about this, but I do love Sonic, so I'm going to put him on the list anyway. I want them to be an even number of question marks. Just to fill in the square. We haven't seen Kingdom Hearts for a while. If we did see Kingdom Hearts, it would be at a Square Enix presentation of their own. Kingdom Hearts 4 specifically. I believe that every single Kingdom Hearts game is already on the Switch. They are cloud versions, but I believe the Switch already has them. They might do like a native release of Kingdom Hearts on the Switch, but I don't really care. That's not bingo card worthy to me, because you can already play them on the Switch. They're just not good. Minecraft? No. Mojang tends to do their own thing as well. I don't think they would do a new Minecraft release in a Nintendo Direct. Although, it is a pretty good place to do one. What have we got? We've only got 4 squares left to fill. And we still have 2 hours. Nintendogs? Wait. I'm putting that on here, not because I think it's going to be there, but because I want it. Nintendogs. I want them to make a new Nintendogs. I want them to make a new Nintendogs, and you can pet them using the Switch 2 mouse controls. That would be so fun. They can bring back all the good DS games. That's what I wanted to put. Ace Attorney 7. The music that we're listening to is from Ace Attorney. I think it's time for Ace Attorney. And I don't think that Capcom would do it in its own presentation. I don't know if Capcom does their own presentations. I'm pretty sure Capcom just latches onto the back of other presentations, as opposed to Level 5, who made Professor Layton. They do their own presentations, and that's where we've heard everything about Professor Layton, the new one that comes out. I think it's time for Ace Attorney 7. If not Ace Attorney 7, or anything, literally anything, please God. Like, just anything from Ace Attorney. It's been too long. I don't know if there's anything else that they can give us, because I'm pretty sure they have now localized every single game, and they have they all have Switch ports, so you can play every single piece of currently existing Ace Attorney content on the Nintendo Switch in English. So I don't know if the second part of this bingo literally, I don't know if like this literally applies. However, I'm desperate. So it's going on the board. So you keep saying Isabelle spinoff. It's on the board. I put it on the board the first time you said it. It's right here. Animal Crossing spinoff. That would cover an Isabelle spinoff. Oh, I know what I want to put here. There is at least one new amiibo. Smiley face. I love amiibos. There is at least one new amiibo. So we've only got one square left to fill. And we have 2 hours to do it. Switch 3D headset. I don't think that we're going to be getting any sort of peripheral. It has been a year, but I don't think we're going to be getting any sort of physical peripheral for the console. Especially because they just jacked up the price for it. Because the supply of the chips that they use to make it is low in production, high in demand. So they had to up the price of the Switch 2 to compensate for it. So I don't think that we're going to be getting any more like expensive peripherals for the Switch. The only possible thing that I could see for that is them making a second Switch screen that you can buy and attach to the first one. And the purpose of it is for playing Nintendo DS NSO titles. But for year 2, it seems too early. It seems far too early for that. I can see it happening later in the Switch 2's lifespan, but not this early. Far too early. They did just announce a Spyro game, but I don't want to put that on here. Because if they show that, it's just to show that it exists to an audience that's like more likely to see it. But we know it exists. Like, it doesn't really feel impactful enough to put on my bingo card, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't have any of the new Persona stuff on here, but that's also because none of the new Persona stuff is coming to Switch 2. Skylanders? I'm pretty sure Skylanders is dead, Serb. When was the last Skylanders game? Wikipedia... Skylanders... I'm looking for like... Here we go. Yeah, the last Skylanders game was in 2018. That was 6 years ago. I don't think that they're making another Skylanders game. It's been a very long time. I think it's dead. I'm just going to put Star Fox in there. I'm just going to put Star Fox in the box. Because they could just talk about it again, I suppose. And if it does, that's a free bingo. Especially because I feel confident about this and this and this. If they show an Animal Crossing spin-off, that is a full bingo line for me. Alright. Now we just kind of have to wait until the direct comes. Whoa, there's 11 people in chat. That's so many. I think that's like the most I've ever had. Thank you. I looked at a Snapchat that I shouldn't have and now I'm laughing. Yeah, I'm pretty confident about this bingo board. So when the direct airs, which is in, oh my god, still like an hour and 45 minutes, we'll watch it and then we'll come back and then we'll mark off the bingo board and we'll see how many bingos we got. But yes, for the person who sent me the Snapchat earlier, Yoshi did get a new game. It's called Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I'm pretty sure it literally came out like last week, if not 2 weeks ago. It's very recent. No one's been talking about it. I don't think anyone really cared. I haven't seen anyone talk about it. I haven't seen any, like, none of the content creators that I follow have had plans to stream it or do Let's Plays of it. Yeah, but it definitely does exist. Bowser Jr.'s in it, and I was like, maybe I'll just buy it for Bowser Jr. content, but I'm not that desperate. If I want Bowser Jr. content, I can just open the drawer that I have that's filled with all my Bowser Jr. merch from Super Nintendo World, which is all of it, except like 1 or 2 things. Yeah, it kind of just happened. If I'm being completely honest. They kind of just put it in the Mario Anniversary Direct, and then I don't think it got even like its own trailer after that, and then it came out. Very low key. Very, very low key release. For a brand new Yoshi platformer on the Switch 2. Extremely low-key release. You didn't even watch that direct? B, you gotta watch the commercials. You gotta watch the commercials. Don't you love marketing and commercials? I'm just chilling, guys. We've got like 2 hours to kill, so I'm not a Mario girly. Fair enough, but you should still watch the commercials. But yeah, I'm pretty sure every single thing that's in that Mario Direct has already come out. If I remember correctly, it was the DLC for Mario Brothers Wonder, which is out. It was the new Mario Tennis game, which is out. It was the new Yoshi game, which is out. It was the Mario movie teaser, which is out. It was there was like a real life events, which I believe have already happened. And it was Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on Switch, which is out. Like everything that was in that direct for the Mario Anniversary, all that stuff has come out already. But it is also a Zelda anniversary this year, which is in September, if I believe I'm correct. And we don't have anything for Zelda, but if we did, it would be Ocarina of Time Remake and Zelda Movie News. So that's why Zelda has 2 spots on the bingo board. And maybe like a new spin-off of Zelda. Not like another Warriors, because we just got that. It would be like maybe like another Echoes of Wisdom type game, sort of, question mark. Maybe. Not confident enough about that to put it on my bingo board, but could be something that they do. But yeah, I feel very confident about this lineup of stuff. I do want them to remake Majora. I would care so much more about a Majora remake than Ocarina of Time remake. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I I just don't really care about Ocarina of Time. It's good. I know it's good. But, like, it's just very plain. It's very plain Zelda. It's very safe and plain Zelda. It's very white boy Zelda. I need spicy Zelda, and that is what Majora's Mask is. That's why I love Majora's Mask. I am not like a big horror games fan for playing them. I typically watch other people play horror games, like Resident Evil and Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that. Majora's Mask fits into that category for me. However, I love playing it myself too. I just love being immersed in that world. A Zelda console skin. The Nintendo Switch 2 has not had any limited edition consoles. And if they didn't do one for Mario, if they didn't do one for fucking Mario, I don't know if Zelda's going to get one. I'm being so honest. I just don't think that it's something that they want to do with the Switch 2. It took them so long to release a second set of colors for the Joy-Cons. I don't think that we're getting any sort of console, any sort of special edition console. At least not for a while. Not a Bowser Jr. game, Serb, but maybe they do a Bowser game. Maybe they do a Bowser game, guys. They could do a Bowser game. People like Bowser. Did Zelda get a special edition Switch one before Mario? I actually don't think Mario... No, they made a red one for Mario, but I think Zelda had more than one special edition Switch 1 console. Because I know that Tears of the Kingdom has one, and I think there was another one that got one. Like another Zelda game got one too. But yeah, Bowser game. Bowser game. Bowser game. I'm just going to keep repeating that because I actually think that that's not impossible. Luigi has games. Mario has games. Peach has games. Yoshi has games. Donkey Kong has games. Wario has games. You know who doesn't have games? Bowser doesn't have games. And Appa would love a Bowser game. I mean, I would also love a Bowser game, admittedly. You would replace Sonic with Bowser on the bingo? You're that confident about Bowser game that you would replace just the concept of Sonic being in the Direct? Alright. Bet. Bowser game. Bowser game. He's on the board. See, if they did Sonic, I think they would just show the stuff that was at that was at Summer Games Fest again, just in the Nintendo Direct. Or they would show like the stuff that was at Summer Games Fest, and then like one more set of the new DLC for the racing game, because the two that we currently have for the current wave of DLC, the current patch of DLC, they showed that it was going to be Avatar: The Last Airbender and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we already knew about that. So the new DLC, the first two waves have been announced, are Godzilla and Neon Genesis Evangelion. They have a Rei Ayanami. You know what? I'm sick of talking about this thing and not showing it. We're going to that trailer and I'm getting that still image. I'm just going to open a new tab, actually. We're going to that trailer and I'm going to get that still image of Rei Ayanami in the fucking car, because that shit's so funny. What am I looking for? Summer Game Fest Sonic Cross Worlds DLC trailer. Yeah. I think. Stop. Yeah, here we go. Ready? Are you guys ready? I don't know if my computer's ready, but... Also, this is a City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2, which is not currently in the game. I have put the video settings too high. My computer cannot handle that. Let's go back down to 1080p. So there's Godzilla. Wait, go back. Was that Oscar Langley? Go back. I'm going back frame by frame, by the way. Look at this fucking still image. This is ridiculous. That is a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog, Rei Ayanami, and Oscar Langley racing cars together. What world are we living in? This is an insane image. And this is real. This is not fake. She looks so silly in that car. Oscar Langley looks normal, I will say. Rei Ayanami looks ridiculous. She looks so silly. She looks like she is a Game Banana mod pack that they didn't have any animations for. She is just sitting in that car. She looks so silly. She looks so silly, guys. I cannot get over this image. But I am excited. I am excited for this because I love Neon Genesis Evangelion. The concept of being able to race as Oscar Langley in this game. Like, this game has Joker Persona, Oscar Langley, and Hatsune Miku in it. Like, who else do you need? You don't need anyone else in your racing game. And also Shadow the Hedgehog's here too. Can we listen to the Pikmin video on the recommended feed next to this video until the direct is here? I don't know. I don't know what that was. There's no... Oh, 1 hour of silence occasionally interrupted by Pikmin. Yeah. I'll put it on in the background of the actual music that we're listening to. So sometimes we'll just hear Pikmin noises. If I can play two videos at once. Yeah, it is playing them both. Okay. It needs Steve. Steve's in the game. Minecraft is in the Sonic Racing game. The first 6 DLC waves were Pac-Man, Mega Man, Minecraft, Angry Birds? Not Angry Birds. Angry Birds was not part of the DLC. Angry Birds was just a character. It was Pac-Man, Mega Man, Minecraft, SpongeBob, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Avatar. And now the next 2 DLCs are Godzilla and Neon Genesis Evangelion, and there's 4 other DLCs after that. Yeah, they have minecarts, and there's a Minecraft track. So there's 2 different kinds of DLCs for the Sonic Racing game. There's the DLC Pass, which comes with characters, maps, and vehicles. And then there's the free DLC characters, which are typically their Sega owned characters, and they just come with the character and sometimes a vehicle. Not every single time, I think. Maybe every single time they come with a vehicle. But yeah, Minecraft's in the game. Here, I'll get a picture of it. Yeah, look. They got Steve, they got Creeper, they got Alex, and they got Minecart. Hello, random Pikmin noise. But yeah, it's in the game. Frankly, if you were disappointed by the fact that Mario Kart did not become Super Smash Bros. Kart, just play Sonic Crossworlds, because that is becoming Super Smash Bros. Kart, but it's giving the energy of going onto Google Images in 2010 and typing in Super Smash Bros. Roster fan-made, and then it's got like Goku on it. Because, like, why the fuck is Rei Ayanami on the racing roster, guys? Why is she driving a car? She's too young to be driving a car. Oscar Langley is also too young to be driving a car. However, Rei Ayanami is a... What's the difference? Hold on. Rei Ayanami is a girl who poops, and Oscar Langley is a bitch that shits. And that's why she drives a car. She's allowed to be driving a car. Rei Ayanami is not allowed to be driving a car. She's too little. How do I want to fill the time? We still have 90 minutes. What if I just played Poker Rogue? Is Poker Rogue still a thing? Does that still exist? Is that still up? Oh, it absolutely is. Is my save data still on here? Question mark. That was a big yawn. Not from me, I didn't yawn. I just sighed. Maybe Poker Rogue does not exist, because why is nothing loading? Is it because I have too many tabs open and my PC can't handle it? Very normal thing for my PC to do, mind you. Oh. There we go. Ah, I have not played it on this browser. That's okay. I can just start from the beginning. Register. Username. Oh, I can't fit the whole name. How rude. 1F's fine. Don't tell Appa. Oh, never mind. I actually have a password on here, so it does have my account. then I want to go over here. Are you a boy or a girl? Am I starting from the beginning? No, I have data. But I want to... Oh, as in this key. Got it. I want to turn off the background music. BGM volume mute. I'll just do a normal run. I don't remember what I've got on this save file. This is not the save file I played last. Because I don't remember having a pink Vulpix. No, maybe it was, because I had my blue Mawile, and I do remember my blue Mawile, and my blue Shroomish. And my grey Bronzor. Hello, Pikmin sound. No, this is definitely the one I had last. This is definitely the save file I had last. Guys, what if I played with Okidogi? I'm kidding. He costs way too much. I want to filter by... Yeah, I want to filter by old gens. Ah, okay. Okay, let's do a run with... Meowth and Shroomish and Padlil and Mawile. I don't know how well this is going to run. My computer seems to be struggling. Ooh. No. Now forgive me if I seem a little hesitant in some of my actions. It's been a long time since I've played this game, but I just wanted something to fill the void while we're waiting for the direct. This is called Pokerogue. It is a roguelike Pokemon game that was made for browsers, where you go through like 200 floors of just Pokemon battles, but it acts like a roguelike. So when you beat the game, you get like what's the word I'm looking for? You get like the next run you do, you're better because you have different Pokemon that you can use. Okay, the music is no longer playing. I'm also going to close 1 hour of silence occasionally interrupted by Pikmin noises. And I'm going to put the music? No, not that. Backspace. How do I get to the menu? How do I get to the menu? Is it this? No. Is it this? No. Is it this? No, that's battle effects. Is it M? M for menu. Guys, I'm a genius. We don't have any eggs. Do I have any tickets? I have 2 5-pull tickets. Let's get some eggs. I didn't want to use this machine. I want to use the shiny machine, please. Menu. Game settings is the first one. Let me know if I need to make the game softer for you guys. Oh, map, thank God. Let's get some more Pokeballs. And this is the rival. Her name's Ivy. She's pretty cute. Also, the game does not usually run this bad. If you are actually playing it, it's fine. It's just because my PC probably cannot. It just can't handle streaming and running it at the same time because my PC's not strong. But if you were to play this on your own, you would have an okay time. Ah, okay. Bye, mouth. So at the end of every 10 floors, there is a boss encounter, which is either a boss Pokemon, which will have multiple health bars, or it will be a gym leader or an Elite Four member or an evil team member. Ooh, leftovers. Yes, please. Ah, look. Only because I know that you would kill me if I didn't. Chilling water. No one. Oh, Meowth can learn it, but it's not going to. Happiny, that's a lot of XP. Firestone. Not today. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good item. Some of my eggs are hatching. Let's see what we got. Venipede, Carbink, Finneon, Binacle, Fuecoco, Bunnelby, and Pidgey. Ooh, Relic Gold, yes please. Another Meowth, but one that's not as cool as mine. Another not as cool as mine Meowth. Also, if you're wondering what that sound is, it's the sound that my keyboard makes when I type on my browser. Normally I play this with a controller, but I'm not setting that up. It takes too long. So you're just going to have to deal with the sound that my keyboard makes. Toxic Orb. Do I need that? Yes. Shroomish needs it. Oh, I want to go to Metropolis. I didn't know Squawkabilly's ability was Intimidate. Oh, shit. This thing's stronger than I thought. Go, Shinx. Yay, Shinx. Ooh, Soldu. Who has a nature that needs it? Mawile does. Oh, rifle fight time. My save file is in a very odd state right now where it's treating it as if I have never done a run before, but I have save data for Pokemon, because normally the rival text does not come up if you've already got the save data. Hooray! I touched it twice, it's so annoying. Yay, Shroomish! Let's do revive on Cottony, revive on Mawile, and then use the free revive on Meowth. And then I will buy a potion for Meowth, and then I'll use an X special defense. Pikachu! That's guy's famous guy. He's famous. Did I have skipped scene text off in the settings? If you are right about that, then you're literally my favorite person. No, skip scene dialogues on. I need to not be fucking paralyzed right now, please. Thank you. We're speed tied. Got it. Oh, no. I want it to have that. Fuck. Meowth is kind of the goat. Oh, I hadn't fought Iona before. And we've got 2 more eggs hatching. We've got Pooper and Feebas. Pancham. I'm gonna swap though. I'm scared. Let's go to the menu and spend our egg gacha ticket. Ooh, an epic egg. Cool. Puppy, that's a puppy. Can someone in chat Google what level Meowth evolves for me? I want it to be Persian already. Its power level is just not high enough. I need it to be a little bit higher if it's going to be my lead. Which it can do if it's Persian. Never mind. Oh, Macrocosmos. Cool. Who is the bigger threat here? Cramorant. Definitely Cramorant. Thank you everyone in chat who googled that, even though it just happened anyway. Because I gave my thing a bunch of rare candies. Ooh, memory mushroom. I could do Swords Dance. Swords Dance instead of Payday seems like a good idea. Because the thing about stat boosts in Pokerogue is that they last until you swap the Pokemon out. So Persian will always have +2 attack until I swap it out, which I'm not going to. Well, it just got retreated because of this event. This trainer carrying eggs. Who will you battle with? Eevee? Eevee needs friendship. I don't know if it's strong enough, but I'll do my best. She was not strong enough. You guys are still doing Pikmin in chat. That's so funny. Sunstone, we need that. Hooray! Whimsicott's no longer Cottony's no longer useless because Whimsicott's good. Oh, and Shroomish is no longer useless. Ooh, Boss Stunky. Oh, more eggs are hatching. We've got Mareep and Trubbish. Let's go to the swamp. Some of the custom shinies in this are excellent. I hope that we find another one in the wild. By the way, having shinies in your team increases your luck stat, which increases the chance of finding them. So, no, I will not swap Persian. Yes, I will swap Eevee. So that is why when I went through my team, I picked all of my tier 3 shinies, which are the ones with red sparkles first, because they increase luck more than the other ones. And then tier 2 shinies increase it a little bit less, and then tier 1 shinies are just regular shinies, and they increase it the least. And if you have no shinies, then you get no increased luck. Yeah, actually, we can swap. Let's have Breloom get some XP. And now it's poisoned, which we need. This is just an ordinary Pokemon. Battle the Pokemon. Why does it know Wild Bolt Storm? That's so scary. B, don't look. B, don't look. B, don't look. B, don't look. That's gore of your favorite character. Don't boo me, I'm right. I'm not giving up a Wild Bolt Storm Politoed. That shit's gonna go crazy. I'm being booed. Oh shit, Super EXP Charm? Give me that shit. Actually, let's just kill that guy. Not the double mud shot into Persian. Don't piss me off. Because unfortunately, the thing about the stat changes works negatively as well. So now Persian's permanently going to have -2 speed until I swap it out. Yay. Eevee's on the team. 2 Poliwhirls. Actually, I should swap out Persian. Sorry, I'm not making much commentary. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone real quick. Oh, interesting that they would have that. Anyway. So I'm not making much commentary. The game is you kind of have to concentrate. Especially if you want to get to the end, which I don't think I will, but I can try. I've got 45 minutes still. Dynamax Band, yes please. Wait, I have a very important text I have to send. Okay, I sent my very important text. Grassy Glide. Ah, never mind. Persian can't learn it. Also, it says Eevee can't learn it. That's not true. I know for a fact that every evolution can learn Grassy Glide, unless they change that. I don't think that they did. No, I'm thinking of Trailblaze, not Grassy Glide. Never mind. Grassy Glide's a different move. Rival fight? Yep. Okay. Hopefully I should be okay. Fake out into Sizzly Slide. Into Swords Dance. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just killed it. Because I won't survive another one. Finally, Iron Head. Thank fuck. Okay, why is this a Poliwell kind of cracked? I might lose the run here. I don't really have anything for Kilowattrel. And it's definitely it's definitely faster than everything on my team. The only thing I can think of is Persian Fake Out. And then Sacrificial Lamb. And then Persian Fake Out. And then the Sacrificial Lamb. And then Persian Fake Out. This one I'm going to do Sizzly Slide straight away to weaken it. Oh, that actually worked out in my favor. I'll Swords Dance. That's alright. This is very strenuous, but I think I can win. Nope, never mind. That's going to kill me for sure. Yep. Alright. I'll retry from the start of the battle, though. Knowing what I know now, I won't go for the Swords Dance. I'll just go for the Fake Out. And then the Sizzly Slides. Guys, did you see that? Eevee got a kill. That went much better. And I got an Arctozolt egg and a Frigibax egg. Ooh, black glasses. Do I need to revive anyone? Eevee, doesn't matter. Black glasses on Mawile, please. Oh shit. Maybe I bit off more than I could chew. Yeah, I think that I am about to lose this battle, which is fine. I chose a hard one on purpose. Because the rewards for it are worth the risk, but if I don't win, I don't win. Alright, I did my best. I don't think I can win this, so I'm just gonna say no. Alright, end of the run. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, definitely a rip moment, but what can you do? What can you do? If I was, there is actually a way to cheat in Poker Rogue. If you, before you lose a fight, if you refresh the page, instead of taking you back to the beginning of the fight, it takes you back to the beginning of the event. So if I really wanted to, I could have gone back to the beginning of that event and picked a weaker trainer to fight and kept going with the run, but I didn't want to do that because we were only a quarter of the way through the run and we only have half an hour left now until the Nintendo Direct. Let me move my mic back in front of me. And let me take a drink of water. Okay. Let me make a clarifying note about my bingo board. There we go. Does anyone else have any what do we think about the bingo board? Since we've only got 30 minutes to change it, and I don't really have anything else to talk about for the next 30 minutes. What do we think? Can you go over each square again for me? Okay, so that's a good idea, actually. Thank you, Seb. That'll take up a good 10. So, going from the top left, we have Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is the new Fire Emblem game that's coming out. It was announced in the last Nintendo Direct. It is currently slated for 2026. There is no other information about it apart from the first trailer. So if they are still releasing it in 2026, it would have to be in this Nintendo Direct. Otherwise, it's been delayed, which they would probably also announce in this Nintendo Direct if it has been delayed. Poketopia DLC, the reason that it's in red is because the leaks about the game included the fact that it would have DLC. So if there is DLC that is being released for it, I would assume that it would be in this Nintendo Direct, and that's why we've got that there. New IP just means that it's any new Nintendo owned IP. So previous examples of new Nintendo owned IP would include Splatoon and ARMS, I would say. So if they have any sort of new IP that's their own, that would tick this box. If it's just a new IP, that doesn't count. So let me clarify that. New Nintendo first Party IP. That's what that means. Danganronpa 2x2. This was in the previous, not the previous Nintendo Direct. This was in the Nintendo Direct from 1 year ago. The very first Nintendo Direct, I think. The very first Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. This game, I don't think it has even a release year. Maybe it does. Anyway, I just want them to talk about Danganronpa 2x2. So I've put it on here. Danganronpa 2x2 is a re-release of Danganronpa 2, but it has a new scenario attached to it, so you can play the original game or the new scenario. And Danganronpa 2 is my favorite Danganronpa game, so that's why it's on here. Mario Kart World DLC. It's been a year since Mario Kart World has come out. It has not had any major updates of any kind. It's had minor updates, but no major updates. So I think that it's time for them to either do a major update or add DLC. So we'll do that. So there, Mario Kart World additional content or DLC. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe, in quotes, refers to either a Switch 2 port of the game that runs at native 4K 60 FPS, that's like a patch of the game that upscales it for Switch 2 to 4K 60 FPS, or is a re-release of the game that includes both a Switch 2 4K 60 FPS patch and all of the DLC included at the base price, so you don't have to buy the DLC separately. Tomodachi Life content update just means any new additional content for Tomodachi Life. Splatoon Raiders is a game that is coming out next month, so this would just be it being shown at the Direct. Very high likely chance because the Direct also includes they've got the Nintendo Direct shit going on now, so I'll keep that on the background as our music. After the Nintendo Direct, they're doing a Nintendo Treehouse, which is when they show actual gameplay of the games that they talk about in the Nintendo Direct, and they have the developers on and stuff like that. So, Splatoon Raiders for that. Animal Crossing spin-off, so any sort of spin-off title for Animal Crossing, so not the next Animal Crossing game. I don't think that we're ready to see that, because they just did the update for New Horizons for the Switch 2, so I don't think we're ready to see the new Animal Crossing game, but a spin-off is not impossible. Genshin Impact, the reason that it's red is because within the Genshin Impact's files we know that they have very recently added a Nintendo Online login service, which was not there previously, so the only reason they would have that is if they were releasing Genshin Impact on Nintendo Switch. Rhythm Heaven, I don't remember the name of the new Rhythm Heaven. Is it Rhythm Heaven Fever? But there is a new Rhythm Heaven game that is coming out this year, so they'll probably talk about it in this Direct. So that's what that square's for. I'll change it after to whatever the title of it is, but I don't remember. New GameCube NSO titles, so this is just them announcing new titles for the Nintendo Switch Online service for Nintendo GameCube specifically. I don't really care about the other consoles because everything that I want is already on them. I'm just waiting for specific GameCube titles like Double Dash, Melee, the Mario Parties, Colosseum, because XD has already been announced for it. What else for the GameCube? I would love if they added Sonic Riders. Pretty please, Sonic Riders, the game I love, Sonic Riders. That would be a dream come true, actually. Ocarina of Time remake, huge rumors about this Ocarina of Time remake coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, so it's right in the middle. I'm very confident that that is real. New Pokemon spin-off or remake or re-release refers to a new Pokemon spin-off game, a remake of a previous Pokemon spin-off game, or a re-release of a mainline Pokemon game. So anything that kind of falls into that category. Not a remake of a mainline game, because that would not be here, and there will be no Winds and Waves news here as well. There is at least one new amiibo smiley face. It's because I enjoy toys and commercials, so I want them to show them. Bowser game that stars Bowser. Not impossible, but I want them to make a Bowser game, so we've put Bowser game on the bingo card. Star Fox, we know Star Fox is coming out at the end of the month, but they might talk about it again. Deltarune Chapter 5. The last time Deltarune was in a Nintendo Direct was 1 year ago when it was in the Nintendo Switch 2 launch titles Direct. So I do think that if we are getting Deltarune Chapter 5 this year, if they are going to announce the release date in an event, it will be this event, and it will be no other event. Otherwise, Toby Fox will just go, it's coming out in November. He'll just tweet it. Well, no, he would send a newsletter. He's got his newsletters. But Deltarune Chapter 5, I think that they're going to honor the fact that it was in the first Nintendo Switch Direct and put it in this Nintendo Switch Direct, and that is why I've got it here. Xenoblade Chronicles Switch 2 port. I've seen rumors of this as well. This would be any sort of Switch 2 port for the Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, or 3 game, because Xenoblade Chronicles X already has one. I don't think we're getting a new Xenoblade Chronicles. Nintendogs. I would love Nintendogs. There's nothing wrong with Nintendogs. Ignore that they saying that Nintendogs is wrong. Nintendogs on Switch 2 using mouse controls would be very fun. I would love that. I also just think that they should bring that back. New Wario game, not WarioWare. Again, I've heard rumors about this. That's why it's red. This is referring specifically to a Wario platformer and not a WarioWare game. As far as the rumors I've heard are concerned. So, yeah, that's what that one's for. Kid Icarus, this is just anything Kid Icarus. I would love if they did Uprising, which is the 3DS game, if they re-released Uprising on a modern platform. But this is just anything Kid Icarus. I'm going to change this to just say Ace Attorney instead of being a jokey square, because that would be like, this one would be the same jokey square. But Ace Attorney, I would love if they had anything Ace Attorney, be that Ace Attorney 7, a new Ace Attorney spin-off, like maybe like a Miles, what the fuck is Miles' game called? Ace Attorney Investigations. If they had like an Ace Attorney Investigations 3 or whatever. Just any sort of, I would love if Ace Attorney had a presence here in any way, shape, or form. Zelda movie news. We know that the Zelda movie has been moved up in release and that it has finished filming, so they may show a teaser about the Zelda movie. The reason that the Direct is 50 minutes long may be because part of the Direct is going to be dedicated to the Zelda anniversary, because it is this year. Zelda has a milestone anniversary this year, so they may do a section for Zelda that includes Zelda movie news, Ocarina of Time remake, perhaps a new Zelda game, but I don't think that they're doing a new 3D Zelda this soon, after they just did the two upscales of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which had extra content in them as well. And then new 3D Mario. I think it's time for a new 3D Mario. It's been almost 10 years. It's been almost 10 years since the last 3D Mario. I think it's time for a new 3D Mario. So yeah, that's every square. Every square on the bingo board. Is the music too loud for you guys in the background? Actually, can you even hear the music? Because my computer is saying that it's not picking up any desktop audio, which is odd, because I can hear the music from the stream. What do you think is the least likely square? Bowser game. I want it, but I think it's the least likely. Only because I want it, and I think that the next Mario character to get their own game would be Bowser. But I just don't think that they would give us a new Wario game and a new 3D Mario and a Bowser game. Like, if they did Bowser game, then we're probably not getting a new 3D Mario, and we might not even getting a new Wario game. You're not hearing it? Okay. That is a cause for concern. If I do this... Can you guys hear it now? No, it says that it's not picking up, which is annoying. Why is that? Oh. What about now? You can hear it now? Cool. I had it too low. But let me know. Let me know how the balance is between between the direct and myself. If the direct is too loud, I can make the direct lower on here and not change my my Streamlabs balancing. So yeah, just let me know how the volume is. We have 15 minutes to fix it. But if this is good, like if my voice level is good, oop, I tapped the mic by accident. If my voice level is good compared to the background, then I think we're all set, and we'll just watch the fun shapes for 15 minutes. B, that sounds so tasty. Because I've been sick, I've been eating a lot of congee lately. But I love congee, so I don't mind at all. In fact, I've been specifically requesting it. I also had an onsen egg in my ramen yesterday, and it was fucking delicious. I need to learn how to make them myself. Onsen eggs, specifically. I can make ramen. What's that? What's that egg? An onsen egg is I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like a it's kind of like a soft-boiled egg, but like more soft-boiled than a soft-boiled egg, I would say. It's still very runny. Like the whole egg is very runny, but it has form. It's runny, but it has form, as opposed to a soft-boiled egg, which is like the white is like hard-boiled, but the yolk is still soft. An onsen egg is like the whole thing is still runny, but it's cooked. It's not raw. It's not a raw egg. I need to learn how to make those ramen eggs that they have, the ones that they put in the sauce, and you do them overnight. And I know you know how to make them, because you talk about them all the time, and I need to learn how to make them too. I know you can send me your recipe, but I have to find time to make it, and I could probably just Google it too. But frankly, between ramen eggs and um between ramen eggs and onsen eggs, I don't know which is my favorite. Because I thought it would be ramen eggs, but I had my first onsen egg yesterday, and I was like, oh, maybe that's my favorite kind of egg. I really liked that onsen egg. It was really good. Do onsen eggs have any seasonal flavoring? I don't think so. I think it was just a plain egg. I just liked the texture of it. So with a ramen egg, the ones that you put in the sauce, I like it because of the way that the egg tastes after you put it in there, after you put it in that sauce. But an onsen egg is just the only appeal to it. The only appeal of it for me was the actual the freaking the way that it like basically melted into the ramen. So like my whole ramen had like runny egg white and runny egg yolk through it, which was fucking delicious. Yeah, if you're a weird texture person, like if you don't like kind of like a runny gummy kind of texture, it might be too weird for you. A very fair concern to have. But like I kind of just broke the egg apart and let it like just drizzle all over the ramen I was eating, and it was delicious. It was so tasty. Appa made it for me. Yeah, I agree with the general sentiment in chat right now that if I was eating just an egg, I would eat a ramen egg. But if I was eating an egg on something, I would probably want it to be an onsen egg rather than a ramen egg, even in ramen. Okay, hold on. If it was like a brothy ramen, definitely a ramen egg. But I had ramen without broth in it yesterday, so like just the noodles. Definitely the better. Oh, this is new. They put commercials in front of our commercials.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game. Use mouse controls to design and decorate intuitively. See your friends' reactions with camera play support. And up to 12 friends can play together online, including on Slumber Island. Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Available now.
To be fair, I do love commercials. They shouldn't show Chunky Kong on stream. He's dead. That was very rude of them to show Chunky Kong on stream. He's dead. They shouldn't show him on stream. He's dead. Then there's Chunky. He's dead. Does this count, guys? Does this count? Does this count for my bingo card? Does this count for my bingo card? If this is here, they might not show it in the direct. Does this count for my bingo card?
it, Star Fox. Let's show them how it's done.
Star Fox, available June 25th.
I'm getting conflicting messages in chat about whether that counts or not.
Let's go over some updates to the service.
Interesting. They released this specific video that we're watching right now separately this week. Earlier this week.
Nintendo Music can now be accessed
No,
on the
last
Direct.
week. They released it last week. And now they're just putting it in the Direct, but not in the Direct. That's so interesting.
By game titles and playlists you're interested in.
Anyway.
The Nintendo Music app is also available on compatible tablets. That means you can browse music on a larger screen than you'd find on a smartphone.
Ah, it's this button. Anyway.
You can also
Anyway.
Nintendo Music on the road.
I believe that it counts. This is still the Nintendo Direct.
Android Auto and Apple CarPlay support. Music can be selected from your vehicle's touchscreen. Voice control is also available. You can say, play a rainy day. To play music that fits the scenery and vibe of your drive. From recent and upcoming releases to nostalgic classics.
I do love this service, by the way. I use it frequently, especially now that it's on desktop. I use it at work all the time.
You can listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere.
Nintendo Music.
Nintendo Music is included with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Come one, come all. Here's what's sprouting in the Flower Kingdom. A new power-up. Rosalina and Luma. Assist mode. Double badges. And oh, the Koopalings. And over in the brand new Bellabelle Park.
This was good, by the way. I played this DLC. Honestly worth it. And I love this game anyway, so just getting more stuff for it. Oh, I have to sneeze.
Local wireless multiplayer, including game share support,
Bless me.
online multiplayer, co-op attractions, versus attractions, lots of collectibles. There's still so much more to experience.
I loved this game.
Waiting for the Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Meetup in Bellabelle Park game is available now on the Nintendo.
Listen, he's very excited. He's very excited about Mario. He loves his favorite character, Ninja. His favorite character is Ninja, and he's just so excited that Ninja's in the game in any form. We didn't put Metroid on the bingo card. I don't think we're getting anything for it, but it's not on the bingo card. It could have been. This game looks incredible, but I can't play Mario Tennis games. It's the one Mario sports game that I can't play. I'm so bad at them. And I really like the one on the 3DS, but I just can't play them. I'm so bad at them. I also really wanted to get this. I didn't get it because it was coming out like just before I went to Japan, so I wanted to save money, but because I just love that it exists, but I never played the original. I do have the Meta Knight amiibo though. Because I didn't have a Meta Knight amiibo before this, and I love Meta Knight. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get the cool Meta Knight amiibo that's like huge and he's on a giant thing. Also, this particular trailer seems like it's very loud. Oh, why are they showing Tomodachi Life in the beginning of the stream? Oh, that's not good.
Alright. Work it. Ever since Angie's misadventures and romance, Crystal has a new gig. Part-time cheerleader and full-time friend.
Special granola parfait infused with hot dog.
That's not...
This will totally go viral.
Sure, you do you. She understands that sometimes you need to be with nature. Share quality time, goofing off with friends. Who is this guy?
The secondhand embarrassment is strong.
Would you make me something?
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec. Do you like it?
Wow.
Done.
Okay, Picasso. At the end of the day, Crystal never clocks out from being a pal. But she does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it! That's a good doggy. Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
Alright, the direct's in 2 minutes. Are they going to give us another commercial? Commercial before our commercials? Or...
Please come again.
Yep. Rhythm Heaven Groove was the name of that Rhythm Heaven game. Okay, it should be now, right? There we go. Perfect. I have 25 seconds to go change my bingo card to say Rhythm Heaven Groove. Oh, don't mute that tab, please. Alright, here we go, chat. Now, it looks like you guys are about 20 seconds behind me, so... I'm so worried. I'm always so nervous before a Nintendo Direct. Ah. Hello, Zach. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look at this.
Okay, a Switch 1 title as the headliner is interesting. Oh, Rhythm Heaven Fever. Okay. No, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
And I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more.
I am very excited about this.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button.
This will be my first rhythm heaven, but
Not always the
I am a rhythm game junkie.
Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
That looks fun as fuck. That looks fun as fuck.
Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm?
Oh my gosh, B, you're on stream.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
That shit looks fun as fuck.
Cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch
Ooh, did we have a date before that? That's so soon. That's in a month.
on Nintendo Wii Shop.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that was literally their only one.
Be available on Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
with some headlines.
Never mind. I was like, that was their only Switch title? That's crazy.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword. launches
Not really my
on
thing,
2,
but
September 25th.
it looks good at least.
Begin later today on Nintendo Wii Shop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2: Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo
Damn,
Switch
2
2.
Capcom games in a row.
The Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light,
Again, not really my
and tell a tale,
speed, kind of.
fate awaits the arisen.
Not really a fan of like realistic fantasy games, unless you're Final Fantasy VII specifically, but that's different because I get to play as Tifa Lockhart.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Natiba.
Oh,
Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and
they just announced a sequel to this. It was at the Game Awards, not the Game Awards, Summer Games Fest.
timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then
I think.
strategically deploy them to fit the
I think it was a Stellar Blade sequel.
Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Yeah, I think it was Stellar Blade that got
Blast off.
a new one.
Player co-op
Whoa,
adventure.
this looks cute.
Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
This game looks cute.
From incoming
Just the style.
and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the glade of dreams in this bold
Oh, the new
reimagined
Rayman
Rayman
that
legend.
was announced.
When a shadowy villain starts spreading
I've never played a Rayman. I don't really care about him.
his friends to lead
Sorry about it, Rayman fans.
their way through
I would rather play Crash Bandicoot.
ride dragons across realms, dive into 4 new musical stages, and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk.
Is this Denpaman?
Get lost with friends in this online
Oh,
co-op
no, it's a game
walking
called Big
adventure.
Walk. This is a friend slop game.
Peaceful world. Brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around.
They are very cute. I'm just not a huge friend slop game kind of guy. I like watching other people play them, but I'm not like a huge me playing them kind of guy.
New methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional.
I need that as a screenshot.
Just relax.
I need that as a reaction screenshot. I fell down the hole again.
Or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time
Did
together
I say friend slop? I did say friend slop, but it
big walk.
is affectionately. That's my birthday, by the way. I'm affectionately referring to it as friend slop.
Season the seas.
What is this? Oh my god, that's Denji.
Build your very own with the Straw Hat Crew.
That's his name, right? I don't watch One Piece. I think his name is Denji.
Recipes
No.
Sanji.
Sanji. Not Denji.
The menu. Decorate it to your liking.
This looks very cute. I don't care about One Piece at all, but I love
Run the restaurant.
these games. These are by Kairosoft. I love Kairosoft games.
Expand your menu offerings. Use local fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
I've not seen a single episode of One Piece in my entire life.
One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Guys, that's Ditto.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia.
Yes, please.
Meet the sea.
Yes, please.
World of
Oh, yes,
Pokemon
please.
update.
Yes, please.
Move dive. You can enjoy
Oh,
Pokemon
hi.
under the sea.
Oh, hello.
Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia expansion pass
Yay.
is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin.
Our
There you'll find
our square covered both of these things.
new outfits.
Gen 3 stuff. That's so fun.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
I can't wait to tell. I can't wait to tell Dad about this. He's gonna be so excited. What is this? Oh, sorry. That was just that. That was just more stuff about Pokopia. I thought they were teasing something else. I got very excited for a moment. I was like, a new Pokemon Koei Tecmo game? That is the Pokemon Koei Tecmo game. Fire Emblem?
This is the Dagdan Empire, a
Please.
prosperous land ruled by the gods.
No.
The capital, Daxian,
Yes, yes, everyone shut up.
Heroic Games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
I have waited too long for this.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Ugh, all of these character designs look so good.
Your forces in different
What the text, the speech bubble, the icon was a 3D model and not a sprite. That one's a normal. Yeah, look, she's 3D.
or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you.
They look so cute.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles,
Ursula, another Ursula in Fire Emblem.
and your unit's strengths on the battlefield.
Sirocco.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
That's Three Houses music.
On the to upheave the world.
Hello, Sothis.
Be gone from us. The darkest dark.
When is it coming out? September. Guys, I'm not normal. I'm not normal. I'm not normal.
The Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden.
Oh, I will be purchasing.
Please look forward to it.
I will be purchasing.
Let's continue with some more headlines.
I fucking love Fire Emblem.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Oh my god, the Ninja Gum game has like new stuff?
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted
Amano Sagiri? Hello? Persona 4? Golden? Amano Sagiri?
safely return to Earth in this open world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum.
This game and the one before it do look very fun, but they're too Splatoon for me, and I would just rather play Splatoon if I'm gonna play a game like this.
Local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja
Granted, Splatoon has got more guns in it than this game does, but still,
Nintendo Switch
it's giving too much Splatoon. I would just rather play Splatoon.
the DK Challenge barrels in.
What is this?
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
Okay.
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of the Nintendo Switch.
It's cool in concept. I just wish that it was for something that I cared about and not Donkey Kong.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers.
Okay, this is gonna be cute. Yeah, look at them. Look at them dressed up.
And Luigi.
Cute.
There are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning
Very cute. Very cute.
from the creators of Vampire Survivors. The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors.
I was about to say, what if this is literally a completely different game? And it is, because it's because it is a JJK Vampire Survivors clone. That's so fucking funny. I was like, why is the picture Vampire Survivors if the game is not Vampire Survivors? Because it's this. I've never seen JJK. But that's fucking funny.
Add a rule to your run.
That's so funny.
Hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu
If they had done that with an IP I cared about, I would absolutely be buying that, because I love that kind of that style of game.
onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat.
We're not even halfway through yet, by the way, guys. We're like 3 minutes out from being halfway through.
Against towering
And there's already been so much. On our bingo card, no less.
and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
How many of these fucking games are we gonna get? Like, I just don't care. I'm so sorry.
Pinocchio in Lies of P.
I just don't care.
In a city
I just don't care about the frickin' how many Souls likes can we put in this direct. That's like 4 of them now. I just don't care.
customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today.
It's giving when Nintendo Directs had too many, like literally another one. Okay, never mind. I do care about Devil May Cry. I do care a little bit about Devil May Cry.
Dante, V, and Virgil.
However, it's giving when Nintendo Directs had too many cozy farming sims in them and people complained about it. Now Nintendo Directs are having too many like gritty combat games. They need to move them into their own direct like they did with the cozy games.
Plus additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo.
I only care about Devil May Cry a little bit though. Only because I know what it is. Like I've never played one.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
They still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Yeah, the vibe is good on that one. Oh, all of them. I put it as one. It's all of them.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second with 4K resolution in TV mode or full HD in handheld
Oh,
mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
I don't care about Xenoblade, for the record.
Variety of other content
But it's on my bingo card because I knew they were doing at least one of them was getting a Switch 2 edition. I knew from rumors. I did not realize it was going to be all 3 of them. But yeah, I'm not a Xenoblade fan. I don't care.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on
However, now if I want to play them, like, this is how I'm going to do it. If I get there eventually.
Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin.
Oh,
Here are some early moments from the game.
okay. Is this Xenoblade Chronicles 4? Question mark? I literally said I don't think they're doing a new one.
水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべて大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。
Okay, can I ask why Xenoblade is reheating Fire Emblem Three Houses nachos? Can I know why? Why are we at the Officers Academy? This literally looks like Three Houses. I mean, not this part, but the part at the school did.
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
死って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が儚われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
I do agree that these games are gorgeous. I just don't care. I tried X and I enjoyed what I played of it, but I didn't go back to it after a while. And I don't really care about the first three, and I probably won't care about this one, assuming that it's just Xenoblade Chronicles 4.
兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Oh, it's not. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, it's a while out.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told?
Neon Genesis Xenoblade Gellion.
Next,
Oh!
please take a look at this.
Wait, Wii Sports?
To Woohoo Island.
Oh my god, we're so fucking back.
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Please let there be me's. Please let there be me's. Oh, it's these little fucking things. Like,
For the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots.
come on. I'm refreshing.
In tennis.
No, we're stable again.
Set.
Please.
And spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball.
Anyway, I care immensely.
Test your shot's power
My energy is low.
and fly around freely in prop plane. Plus, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin
I care.
today on
I care so much, chat.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
He's so excited.
Welcome to the match. Let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
3, 2, 1.
You'll need this to claim victory.
That's so funny.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match.
Oh my god, the Koizumi me.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait, wait.
He's having such a good time. I love Koizumi. He cares so much.
Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything's fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Wait. Wait a minute.
He lost. He lost.
Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
That looks so fun. I can't wait for that. Enough. I've had enough. Stop. I've had enough. You've lost my interest. I'm going to the bingo board.
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills.
This is like the 6th one that we've had. Like, this is like the 6th third-person action sword fighting game that they've had in this direct, and I'm not even counting Xenoblade, of which there were 4. Of which there were 4. I'm not even counting.
Get on board for these games. Customize your own
Ah, Pom Pom Pudding.
world of Hello Kitty Party Land.
I care. I care again, guys. I love Hello Kitty.
40 character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
I care.
Let's get down there and finish the job.
Okay, it was in the direct anyway, Serb, so I got the ticket off the box anyway. Since you were being a bitch about it before.
Across the Lilac system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Also, this being in a headlight is insane. But it's because it comes out in like 3 weeks. Like they don't need a whole thing for it.
A free demo that includes a tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Perhaps I will be downloading that.
Hope resonates within the crystal.
This looks like Bravely Default. Wait. This game looks good.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D. Final Fantasy
Oh, okay.
Resonance. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals.
I'm calm.
After the invasion of the Veritas,
I'm calm.
once thriving world lies in the
I thought that was Cloud. I thought it was like a crossover game. I thought that this guy was Cloud.
A knight of Branchelt must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas.
I may be getting this.
In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold?
I may be getting this. This looks good. I've never played any of the HD 2D games, but this looks good. I might get this. Finally, I'll have a different Final Fantasy to talk about in my life that's not 7.
Piku Niku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course.
This is what the inside of my brain looks like for reference. It looks like this all the time. They made this without getting permission from me. Well, oh my god, was that the fucking... That was the fucking... That was the fucking Pizza Tower cymbal hit. Brass hit.
Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this
also, the way that the text is either all caps or all no caps, like the only two ways that I type, they made this game without permission from entering my brain.
Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for
Oh, Dragon Quest.
all new monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
I do think that this is already an existing concept. I don't think that this is the first this is the first one of this particular game. I believe that the name of the game is actually Dragon Quest Monsters. However, it's less like Pokemon and more like Persona. Dragon Quest Monsters, yeah. Literally. Also, is that not your birthday? Question mark? Your birthday is in December. It's at the beginning of December, right? I swear to God, if this is a 3D action game and someone pulls out a sword, I'm going to have a conniption.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
You're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Oh, there was this game. This was in the very first direct. Okay, cool. They're not going into it. Thank you. I don't care. I don't care about your silly vampire game. I want to see my cute toys and my cute toys, please.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Okay. Oh, Splatoon Raiders.
Hey everyone, here is some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focus.
This is also on the bingo card.
Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the
I'm very excited about this because the only thing I care about in Splatoon is the single player, and this is just a single player Splatoon game. So, like, I care. I care immensely.
Time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this.
The concept of big man in that tiny robot is so funny. He's too big for it. The two girls, completely fine. They fit in it just fine. But him being in it is so funny. He's too big.
Another that spins ink around you and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
I do love RPG leveling up mechanics.
Looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon.
Ooh, I won't be streaming that, but I do care, and I will be watching.
Device app Nintendo Today. See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
I care, I care. Yay, I love Splatoon.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Ooh, I don't want them, but they look cool. Actually, I know who I have to get them for. Shut up! Oh my god. Oh my god, it's real, it's real. What the fuck? That was Orbs, man. When that's like so soon. That's so soon. Shut up. I don't care about Metaphor Fantasio. I'm so serious right now. That's so soon. That's so soon. That's so soon. That's so soon. I can't take leave for it. Fuck. I took leave the week before. Oh my god, I can't believe that it was actually in there, and I cannot believe that it's coming out in 2 weeks, in 14 days.
As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates. And strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor Fantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th.
I honestly, we got this far in. Oh look, Minecraft is here. We got this far in, and I honestly thought that it wasn't, I thought it wasn't happening. I thought we were not getting Deltarune. Some of the stuff that they showed for Chapter 5 has me extremely concerned. Because some of that, they showed, that was fucking, they had bullet patterns from what's fucking from Omega Flowey. That's I'm so abnormal right now. What are they gonna end this on? Does the Ocarina of Time? The Ocarina of Time? Or the Wario game? Because I heard rumors for both, but there's no way that it's both now. Also, shout out to the song that's gonna get my stream content ID claimed. Doesn't matter because I don't earn money on my videos anyway, but shout out to the song that's gonna get me content ID claimed. I love that. Also, I did not talk about it. That shit said free update. I know that, obviously, I did not think that he was going to make us pay for the other chapters, but that shit did say free update. That said free update. That means that shit's free. You just get that for free. Ah, what the fuck? Toby Fox, I love you so insanely dearly. I cannot wait. I know that he said that they would be free, but like he's allowed to change his mind and make us pay for it, and like I would like so happily pay, even if it was like $5. Like I would absolutely pay that. The fact that it's free, it's just so. Oh my god, Final Fantasy 14 Online. Maybe I'll get back into Final Fantasy 14 Online.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
We talked about this. And I didn't put it on the thing because I didn't think it was happening. But it is happening. There you go. Yeah, I literally own all of this on PS5 already. And also, they're already on the Switch. These are just native on the Switch, as opposed to what they were before. Why am I getting charged $50 each time I open Deltarune?
Transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Noticing that they used Toy Story for that. What? They're not allowed? They're not allowed? They're not allowed? Hello? They're not allowed? They're not allowed to do this? 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 They're not allowed. This is illegal. They're not allowed to do this. They're not allowed to do this. This is against the law. I cannot wait to watch Penny's reaction to this. And I know that she streamed because I saw it and I was like, damn, I could have been watching that. Anyway, they're not allowed. They're not allowed to be showing this, right? How did they get permission to show this? When? Oh. Okay, but when? Okay, this has to be the Ocarina of Time. remake, right? There's no way. Yep, this is absolutely it. That's Hyrule Castle. Yep, here we go. Come on.
Created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the
If this looks like Breath of the Wild, I may become extremely emotional.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
He looks gorgeous. Why is he a little guy? Okay. Okay. This year? Are you joking? I did not think. I did not think.
Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
When, though?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Devon Pritchard, and after
I'll listen to what she has to say because I respect women.
things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Thank you, ma'am. What are they going to show? Do I care? What's the first game? I do have to go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. But I do want to know what the first game is. Just out of curiosity.
I'm joined here by Gab, Dan,
Star Fox. Okay.
We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th. It is a cinematic shooter. We're going to focus on the single player.
Thank you. Okay. You were in there. You were in there. You were in there. And that's it. So we didn't get a bingo, but we did get quite a few tiles. We did get quite a few tiles. And this was not true. There were rumors about this and it was not true. This one they just didn't show, but I still think it's true. This one, there was just nothing. I need to go back. I lied. We're not done. I have to go back and watch that. I need to watch that Deltarune Chapter 5 trailer 100 million times. I need to analyze it, hyper-analyze it. No, not my channel. Hi Tifa, hi Shadow, hi me. Where is it? It's 47 seconds long. This is gonna be my world for the next month. This is new. So some enemies from chapter 5. Oh my god, wait! Wait, that's Trashy. That's new, but he's Super Saiyan for some reason. And that's the Orb guy. But why is he a Orbsman from Digital Circus? This is from chapter 3 and 4. This is from chapter 2. This is from 3. This is new. Like a Sakura pot shovel guy. A beautiful Japanese garden with a feather. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Why is Chris fighting alone against this bullet pattern, which is from Undertale? Hello? Another cool sliding sequence. Another cool running sequence. Also, Rousey is included this time. Thank you. This shot looks so good. Oh my god. June 24. That's right after my puppy birthday too. Oh my god. I fucking love Deltarune. I'm literally looking at my 3 Deltarune statues right now and I'm getting emotional. Oh. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. Oh. Okay, I have to go to bed. It's 12:30. I have to be up in 6 hours for work. If I'm not still sick tomorrow, I have to go to the gym. I have to end. I have to end stream. Thank you, everyone who joined. I have to go, though. I have to go. I have to go and cry myself to sleep about this fucking game. I'm not normal. I didn't think it was gonna be here, guys. I just put it on the bingo card because I love Deltarune. Oh. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night.